Hi everyone, I'm Kandi Mullen and welcome to my channel. Today is part 1 of the 5-day manifestation series, and I want to talk about emotions and words to avoid when we want to attract something into our life. So if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so now, and also hit the notification bell so you are notified of future videos when they are available. Our emotions are going to drive a lot of what we're sending out to the universe. That's why it's really important that we're mindful of the state that we're in. Are we in a state of positive emotion or a state of negative emotion? You know, when we're in a state of negative emotion, we are going to be projecting out there resistance. It's going to be harder to attract those good things in life that we want. But when we're in a state of positive emotion, we're sending that out to the universe, and the universe is going to match that and send back more of that, of what we're asking for, what we're vibrating at. You know, in a negative emotion, we'll probably receive more not such great things that we don't necessarily desire. So this is really going to help us to set us up for success, watching our emotions and being more positive, happier, more joyful, in a state of gratitude. So it's shifting how we see things. For example, let's say you wake up and you think, oh, I'm dreading getting up and I'm dreading going to work today. And if we shift that, well, first off, just how does that make you feel? I dread getting up today. I dread going to work. It feels kind of like, it's kind of a downer for me. I kind of feel like my vibration drops. But if I shift that and say, I'm so excited to get up and go to work today and allow all the good and positive things to flow my way with grace and ease. That to me feels much better. It's just shifting how we are thinking of things so that we can be in that state of positive emotion. Let's say it's raining out and perhaps you don't like rainy days and you think, oh, I hate rainy days, or I hate going out in the rain. Shift it with a statement such as, rainy days really make me appreciate those sunny days. I can really appreciate sunny days after we've had a good long day of rain. So you see where I'm going with this? Shifting how we see things and how we project that out to the universe. Because whatever is going on within is going to be a pretty good idea of what is reflecting outward, what we're sending out into the universe. So if we want to be attracting good things into our life, we want to be sending positive emotions out into the universe to make it that much easier to attract. Like attracts like, right? Sending out the higher vibrational emotion. Again, sitting in a negative emotion is going to be a lower vibration, and it's going to be coming from a place of resistance. You know, positive people create positive outcomes. So let's start to apply as much as we possibly can, because I know it's hard when there's just work-life balance issues. There's chaos at home, chaos at work, chaos on the news, chaos everywhere. It's just seeing things differently and consciously putting that out there. Being in a state of gratitude, and perhaps you keep a gratitude journal and maybe write 3 or 4 things daily. You know, when we start to feel down or a little more negative, we sit down and write. I'm so excited and grateful for that new book that I purchased. I'm so grateful and excited that I could purchase that new book. I'm so grateful and excited that I get to take that vacation, or I have a day off next week. Even the little things we put out and show gratitude for. The universe likes when we show gratitude. It wants to send us more. It wants to send us more blessings. So if you have a pen and a notebook or a journal, write down this statement. I love it when. I love it when. And then whether you choose to do it now or at a later time, list all the things. For example, I love it when my favorite gluten-free blueberry muffin is available at the coffee store. I love it when I can help my neighbor. I love it when I can volunteer at the animal shelter. I love it when I can take a friend to lunch. So you get the idea. List all those positive things, because that helps us too to stay in a positive state. Finding good things to focus upon is really key to our success in manifesting. We want to do it as often as possible. It's going to be part of what we're going to do when we create our statement of what we want to attract into our life. So let's become these successful manifestors or super manifestors and really start creating the life that we want to live and choosing all the good things that we want to bring into it. So let's go ahead and talk about the words that I suggest to avoid when we are trying to attract something into our life, when we are manifesting. Here are a few of the words that I really like to avoid when I am asking the universe to send me something that I really want. I don't, I need, I can't, and I hope. So I'll start with I don't. I always try to phrase something, I want this, or I want more of this, and not say, I don't want this. Let's just say, for example, I don't want to lack in financial resources. I shift that to be clear that I want more financial resources. There's a difference. The universe doesn't necessarily hear don't, but it hears I want. So I want more of, or I want to lack more of whatever that is. So always try to use the more positive words and focus on those to put out into the universe, right? Because each word vibrates at a specific frequency, and I want to be sure that I'm choosing words that the universe can respond to in a positive way and send me the blessings that I'm looking for. The words I need. I need money to pay my bills. Well, instead, I turn that around and focus on, I'm so grateful that I have the financial resources to pay my bills this month. I'm so grateful that I have the financial resources to buy that new washer machine. So I focus on what it is that I have and all the blessings that the universe has sent me. If I have to, I sit down and write down all the blessings for that day, for the previous days, for the previous week, for that month, just so I stay present with all the goodness that comes my way that the universe sends. The words I can't. That kind of suggests putting some limitations around something that I might want. For example, if I say I can't go on that trip because I can't take the time off of work, well, then the universe will make sure that I can't get that time off from work and I won't be able to go on that trip. But instead, if I say to the universe, I desire and want to go on that trip, I leave it up to the universe to make that happen. And I just kind of get out of my way and do my little thing for the law of attraction and manifesting, and let the universe bless me if I'm meant to go on that trip. It will work it out. I really believe that anything and everything is possible. Just have to put it out to the universe, because the universe is abundant, regardless of what we've been told. There are more than enough resources for everybody to live an abundant life. in whatever abundance means to you. And then the words, I hope. This sends out a message or implies that, well, I'm not quite sure. Perhaps it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen. There's some uncertainty there. So I'd rather declare it and state exactly what it is that I want. I know that I am worthy of all that I desire. I know that I am worthy just as much as the next person. I see things, again, what blessings I have received, and I declare what it is that I want, and I leave it up to the universe to provide, to send back what it is that I desire. So I hope this has been helpful. Just a couple of words that I really try not to use, and I choose mindfully, because remember, it's the good thoughts that brings us the good things. Our thoughts create the reality, our thoughts become things. So we always want to choose wisely, choose those good thoughts. So I hope this has been helpful. And again, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. And thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'll be releasing part 2 of this manifestation series in a couple of days.